Welcome to Lesson 7 of writing an academic essay from start to finish, where we're literally writing an essay together from start to finish. In the last lesson, we did some research for our essay. In this lesson, Citations and Formatting, we're going to learn how to cite our research and format our essays. We're going to cover what a citation is, what a style guide is, common citation and style guides, including MLA, APA, and Chicago, and even annotated bibliographies. And at the end, we'll do a quick citation generation activity so that you can do the same for your own essays. All right, it's time to cite. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and let's get started. First up, what exactly is a citation? A citation is a reference to a source that you used in your work. It gives credit to the original author or publication. And there are two main parts to a citation: your complete citation and your in-text citation. A complete citation is a reference to the source that you used that you would put as a part of a complete list of citations at the end of your essay. And it looks something like this. An in-text citation is a little note that's found inside the body of your essay next to a piece of information that you took from a source. So let's say you quoted a particular source. After that source, you would have a little in-text citation, and it looks something like this. The in-text citations help readers figure out what information you got from where. So if a reader was reading through your essay and they liked the quote that you put in, they would say, oh, okay, so this is the author where they got the quote from. And then they would go to the bottom of your essay, check out the full reference list, and see what the full source is. And they could even do further reading if they would like. In general, citations will include the author or author's names, the name of the article or journal, the date of publication, and additional details, plus the link. And the in-text citation usually includes the author's name and other details sometimes. And so the specific format for these citations will depend on the style guide that you're using. And there are three main ones: MLA, APA, and Chicago. Let's talk about them. Style guides like MLA, APA, and Chicago are manuals that provide a set of rules for formatting your essay, including your citations. The most common academic style guides are the Modern Language Association, MLA, the American Psychological Association, APA, and the Chicago Manual of Style. And each one is generally used for a different set of subjects. So MLA is mainly used for the humanities like literature, philosophy, and language. APA is usually used for the sciences like psychology, education, sociology, so sciences and social sciences. And Chicago is usually used for the fine arts like business, law, and music. However, it's always best to check with your instructor regarding which citation style they prefer. Once you've figured out which citation style you're going to be using, here are some general guidelines for creating the citations. Because different source types like videos, journals, and books have different citation formats, I'm going to use web sources, so just your standard websites, as an example because they're common. In MLA format, your reference list at the end of your essay is going to be called Works Cited. And if you were citing a website, it would look something like this: last name of the author, first name of the author, title of the article, title of the website italicized, day, month, year, and then the URL. Oh, and the title of the article needs to be in quotation marks. Your in-text citation would look something like this: last name and page number. If there's no page number, you don't put a page number. For APA, the citation list at the end of your essay would be called references. It would follow a similar format for a website citation: last name, first initial, year, month, day, in brackets, title of page italicized, title of website, and then the URL. The in-text citation would include last name, year, and page number. Once again, if there's no page number, leave it out. For Chicago, your citation list at the end of your essay is called the bibliography. It follows also a similar format: last name, first name, title of article in quotations, title of website, publisher, month, day, year, and the URL. And the in-text citation is actually non-existent. It would be a footnote containing the complete citation. It also helps to order your citations by alphabetical order. These are very general guidelines, but they do give you an idea of what citations would look like. There are many tools that can help you with this. So for complete formatting guides, you can check out our resource list for aspiring writers. It's completely free and the link is in the description. Also, don't worry, because you don't have to do all of the citation work manually. There are citation resources like MyBib, awesome resource by the way, that can help you create complete citations. It even tells you what the in-text citation looks like. All you have to do is put in your source link and type in any additional details that are missing, and it will create the citation for you. Also, many academic platforms like Google Scholar have built-in citation tools. There's usually a little cite button somewhere on the page, and then you can just choose your style. But I like using my bib so I can have all of my citations in one place. Now, these tools are awesome because they help you create citations, but they don't help you format your actual essay. So let's talk about that. Once again, each style guide does have its own specific formatting requirements, but here are some general guidelines that you can follow. You want 1-inch margins on all sides, legible fonts like Times New Roman, that's my favorite one, 12-point font. Easy. Double spacing throughout the document, indented paragraphs, usually 1/2 inch in, a title page or a heading, depending on the style, and you want to use a consistent citation style throughout the document. For your reference, this is what the first page and last page of an essay formatted in MLA would look like. So you have your 1-inch margins, your double spacing, legible fonts, indents, and you have your work cited list at the end. However, I would always ask my instructor what their expectations are for formatting, because these small details can make a big difference for your grades. Just as a note, before we head into our activity, your instructor might ask you to create an annotated bibliography. An annotated bibliography is a way of tracking both your citations and your research content in the same document. For each reference or citation, you would complete the following. First, you would summarize the source's key points, then you would evaluate its reliability, and then you would reflect on how you might use the source in your essay. This is usually written in paragraph form and is about 5 sentences long. Okay, let's get into our activity. For this activity, we're simply gonna create or generate a citation. But first, we have to find a source. So you can either do some research for this essay prompt, which I'm gonna read in a second, or you can use one of the sources you found when you were doing research in our last lesson. Here's the prompt. Does music positively or negatively impact cognitive functions and mental health? Assess both perspectives and explain your opinion. Find a source, generate the citation in MLA format. You can use either MyBib or the cite function of an academic database, or if you want to write it out manually, you can. If you'd like some in-depth guidance, you can check out our citation guide. It comes as a part of our complete writing and academic essay bundle. You can find the link in the description. All right, whenever you're ready, pause, complete the activity, and we'll look at a sample answer together. So this is the source I found and the citation that I generated in MLA. I put my author's last name and then their first name, and because there were many authors, I put et al. I included here the title of the article, the title of the actual journal, the volume number, the date, and the page numbers, and the link. And the DOI number was also included. A DOI number is a special number that's given to identify journal articles, kind of like an ISBN number for books. And here's my in-text citation. We have the last name of the author and et al. Because there were many authors. Okay, that's all for this lesson. In our next lesson, we're going to be diving into the process of actually writing our essays, starting with the introduction. So be sure to complete as much research as you can on your essay topic before then. Remember, for some additional resources, you can grab our complete writing and academic essay bundle, which includes all of the slides from this series and additional resources. You can also book a tutoring class for some extra support. All the links are in the description below. Also, quick tip before I go, don't wait until the end to create your citations. Create your citations as you go. That will save you a lot of time in the end. And always double check that you're using the right citation style. All right, I will leave you to your research and I'll see you next time.